And what is up, guys? It is a Missing Dog here today, and we're going to talk about Inauguration Day. And if you don't know what Inauguration Day is, that's the day that the president goes from the president-elect to the president of the United States. And that happened today, January 20th, 2017. Donald Trump was put into the office of the United States of America as the president. I have a few comments, concerns that I would like to talk about the inauguration and give my opinion on the entire situation. Trump's speech was very generic. He had not a lot of points in it. He just pretty much summed up his entire campaign in his inauguration speech. And the only problem I have with that is that your inauguration speech is supposed to be special. It's supposed to be different than all your other speeches. It's supposed to have more emotion into it rather than talking about your plans for America. In my opinion, I don't know how other people look at it. That's just how I look at it. Don't get me wrong here. I wanted Donald Trump to be president, but I'm underage. I cannot vote, so my opinion didn't matter. I didn't speak about it. I didn't post about it online like everybody else did. Honestly, I feel like 99.9% of Hillary's supporters were underage, which is why everybody thought she was going to win because of her social media presence. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Trump's social media presence was fucking huge. I guess you haven't been on Reddit in a couple years if you don't know about how big his presence was up there. But I see Trump going into the president. I see he has more than 55 Supreme Court hearings lined up to change laws and bills to the Constitution. And I see he's gonna make a lot of gun laws, but gun laws that are pro-gun instead of anti-gun. He's gonna focus on the murder rate in Chicago, which, in case you didn't know, over 500 people were murdered last year in Chicago. And every year since 1920, there have been over 400 murders in the city of Chicago each year, and over 1,000 people shot each year. And shot, I mean just the gunshot wound, and they recovered. That's a lot. That is a lot of that's a big number. Like, that's a big, like, more people have died in Chicago than died in the entire war in the Middle East. If that doesn't say something to you, then I don't know what does. Now, another point I would like to bring up is how many people want him to be impeached. If you want him impeached, all you have to do is fill out the motion, put it out, and get a couple million signatures. It's going to go to the Supreme Court, it's going to be reviewed, and then boom, maybe he might get kicked out of office. Who knows? I doubt that'll happen. But all I see with Hillary supporters is unorganized acts of aggression against Trump. They protest, they loot, they destroy things, and they run around and yell. They don't take it the way the Republicans tried to get Obama out of office by actually trying to impeach him. When Obama got elected, there were a lot of Republicans that didn't want him to be president. But you know what they did? They shut up, they sat down, and they just sat and watched. But this little generation we got going on here that just got old enough to know what the presidential election is, sees Donald Trump and like, it's a white guy, and they shit themselves, royally shit themselves. Like, you watch the feminist fail compilations, and it is just all them running around talking about how Hillary's better and Trump is the fucking alien from outer space sent to shoot lasers down at everybody. It's something I fail to understand. It's something a lot of people on the right side fail to understand, and I feel like it's just utter rage that their candidate lost, because I know people get very upset when their candidate loses an election to somebody they really don't like. And the thing is, they despise Trump down to his core. They wanted him to die. People rushed to the stage with knives. There were a lot of attempts on Donald Trump's life, all of which failed, because you can't kill a president with a knife unless you're like the president's best friend and you two are having a beer and he's like, hey Johnny, go get me a Bud Light please, and you go get him a Bud Light and you come back, you crack him over the head with it and start stabbing him. I mean, that's pretty much the only time that's gonna work. And if you're some bright idea bastard who's upset that Trump got elected and you think you can just bring a 45 slug pistol to one of his speeches, then you're pretty fucking stupid, because there's an inch or 3 inches to that much of bulletproof glass in front of every presidential speech, in case you didn't know that. You can look up the Google image pictures where they highlight where the bulletproof glass is if you want to go be some fucking presidential killer. Be my guest, give me a shout out on the fucking news, a Missing Dog YouTube channel. Go subscribe to him. He's only got 4 subs. Help the poor bastard out. Now, honestly, I think Trump might do a good job, to be honest with you, because he has experience in business, and if you think about it, America is just one big business, because America is built off of industry. We're not an agricultural nation, we're not big on technology, we're mainly about business, and Trump is mainly about business. Now, people say he got bankrupt twice, but in all reality, every businessman has gone bankrupt. Bill Gates has gone bankrupt. Steve Jobs has gone bankrupt. Now, out of everything that went down in the entire Trump presidency, I think the biggest thing that happened was when he made that comment about the Mexicans hopping the border. Now, when he said they are rape, he wasn't talking about fucking every Mexican in the entire world is a rapist. He said the people that are hopping the border are criminals. They are burglars, they are rapists, they are a lot of things, and they are. Like about 20 to 30% of incarcerated males are illegal immigrants from Mexico. And that's a pretty big number, alright? And it's a number that can be fixed by upping border security. It's that simple. You know what? I don't know why I'm getting into a big political debate here. I just want to let you guys know that Trump is now president. It's a new generation for America. We'll see how the next 4 to 8 years goes, and I hope it's great. I hope my YouTube channel flourishes by the time Trump's out of presidency. And who knows, maybe this video will go viral. Oh God, please. Now, I hope you all have a good day. I hope you have a good life, good day, good year, wherever you're at. Good day, good night, wherever you're at. Anyways, have a good day. The Missing Dog out.